She mocked me like I didn't matter when her friends were around. But the moment I let go, she felt the weight of it. Have you ever been invisible to someone who once meant everything? Not just overlooked, shrunk, like your very existence was reduced to a cheap laugh in a story you never agreed to be part of. That was me. And her name was Claire. In high school, I wasn't anyone special. Not athletic, not artistic, not the guy with a loud laugh or a magnetic crowd. I was just background. One of those faces you pass in the hallway 100 times and never actually notice. But to me, she was impossible to miss. Bright, funny, radiant in a way that drew people in. Claire had this gravity, and somehow, in a moment I'll never understand, she noticed me. We sat next to each other in sophomore English. I still remember when she first turned to me, laughing at a joke the teacher made, her eyes alive. For a second, I thought, maybe this is it. Maybe someone finally sees me. She kept talking after that, borrowing pens, teasing during group work, saying my name like it meant something. And I started to believe it did. We began texting, first about homework, then about late-night thoughts, favorite songs, the people we couldn't stand, the dreams we wanted but didn't say out loud. Hers was to leave this small town. Mine was just to keep hearing from her. Never admitted that. By junior year I was completely gone for her. Everyone else still saw me as quiet, forgettable. But with her, I felt seen. Like maybe I was starting to matter. And then it shifted. Subtle at first. Shorter replies. Avoided glances. The jokes between us stopped landing. And then I saw her at lunch one day. Caught my eye across the courtyard. Smiled, waiting for her wave. She didn't. She leaned into her group, whispered something, and suddenly they were all laughing at me. I knew it in my bones. She tilted toward this guy, Eric, the football player type, who smirked at me, like I was a punchline too pitiful to repeat. It was like someone dumped ice water over me. Not anger, not heartbreak, just nothing. That night, I didn't text her. And for the first time in a year, I didn't wait for her to text me. Never did. Days went by. I didn't look at her in class. I stopped going to the library corner we used to share. Walked differently. Spoke less. Watched more. I realized how disposable I'd been. And worse, I'd let it happen. But pain has a strange way of forcing you awake. I started working out, not to show off, but to gain control. I read more, filled my ears with audiobooks, took cold showers just to jolt myself out of the fog. I stopped pouring my energy into people who wouldn't notice if I vanished. Slowly, I shifted. But senior year, I'd lost 30 pounds, built muscle, sharpened my thoughts. Still not popular, but I was grounded, confident, present. I spoke up in class, took debate club seriously, got into photography and posted online. People followed. Teachers paid attention. Even classmates began to acknowledge me. And Claire, she noticed. One afternoon, I was in the art wing, printing photos. She walked in alone, phone in hand, pretending she had a reason to be there. "Hey," she said. Glanced up. "Hey." She smiled, her old smile, the one that once made my chest tighten. I felt nothing. "You've changed," she said. "Yeah," I answered, turning back to my prints. "I mean, you look good. Really good." I nodded. "Thanks." She hesitated. "You don't text anymore. You stopped laughing at my jokes," I said, not looking at her. "Made me wonder if they were even funny." Went silent. I didn't mean it cruelly. But in that moment, I saw her clearly. For the first time. Not the girl-eyed, idealized in late-night chats, but a regular person who laughed too loudly to hide her insecurities, who needed the spotlight to keep from feeling small. I didn't mean to be mean, she said. Voice soft. You weren't mean, I said. Just careless. She looked away. And for once, I wasn't the one left small. A week later, one of my photos got featured on a regional art blog. The next day, she liked every single picture on my account, all the way back. I didn't follow back. Not out of anger, not bitterness. I had simply outgrown her. She mocked me like I was nothing among her friends. But when I stopped caring, when I stopped feeding her that power, she felt it all. And me. I felt free.